Hey guys, what's up? It is Just Chillin with Jeremy and Cullen, or JC for short. And so we will be talking about the future of the MCU and the Phase 4 announcements from San Diego Comic-Con 2019. We have a guest here. Just say his name.
This is William.
Nope.
Billy.
There we go.
He's my cousin.
Yep. On July 20th at San Diego Comic-Con, Kevin Feige, the co-president of Marvel Studios, officially announced Phase 4 of the MCU. He announced multiple movies and
and TV shows. They're introducing something new.
Yep.
Disney Plus.
Disney
comes
Plus,
out on
yeah.
November 11th or 5th.
So Phase 4 consists of a bunch of movies and a bunch of TV shows.
The first film in the list was Black Widow, which will be released on May 1st of 2020. And in case you haven't seen Far From Home, there will be spoilers about the end credit scene of that film.
And of course, Endgame spoilers, but
Of
everyone's
course.
seen that.
It's number 1 now, so which is
Whoa, yeah! Plot.
Can I talk about the plot?
Just read the plot.
Okay, so
great.
it was confirmed that the events in Black Widow will take place after Captain America Civil War.
By David Harbour. In an interview.
Yeah, David Harbour said that. And IMDb, I mess it up sometimes, on their page they wrote, at birth, the Black Widow, aka Natasha Romanoff, is given to the KGB, which grooms her to become its ultimate operative. When the USSR breaks up, the government tries to kill her as the action moves to present-day New York, where she's a freelance operative. The standalone film will find Romanoff living in the United States 15 years after the fall of the Soviet Union. And the main villain, finally, was confirmed to be Taskmaster. And
So long. I wanted him so long.
And also in the interview, what Bill said, David Harbour is confirmed to play the Red Guardian.
Who's Alexei?
That's in the actor/character
Yes.
spot, okay?
We have a script for a reason.
I can't.
Read it.
I can barely.
We're not using
The first character that's obviously in this movie is Scarlett
Captain
Johansson.
America.
Is Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. And one thing that I noticed from the leaked photographs on set was that her hair is very similar to Endgame,
Yeah.
which is odd
Wait,
to me.
it has the blonde in it?
The blonde at the end.
It's at least styled exactly like, even if it doesn't have the blonde at the end, it's styled just like that, and I'm curious why that is.
I don't know.
Just coincidence, maybe. Maybe she just liked the hairdo. She's like, oh, in Endgame, I'm just gonna wear that.
Maybe.
She has like a cycle which she picks. She's like, okay, this year I'm gonna do this. This year I'm gonna do this.
Who's the next character?
The next character is Florence
Pugh. Who was in Midsummer recently, which
Yeah.
is fantastic.
You've seen it?
Yes.
It is hard. It's a great movie.
It's horrifying.
yeah.
It's fantastic, though.
Yeah, but she is rumored to play Yelena Belova.
Who
You have to
is-
say it with a Russian accent.
Yelena Belova.
That is, no.
It's terrible.
Yelena Belova.
There
Yes.
we go.
In the comics, she is a rival to Black Widow, and she was trained in the Red
Actually,
Room.
I'm gonna correct that. She's not the rival of Black Widow. She is like best friends with Black Widow.
No,
She's
no,
like-
no, no, no,
she
no,
goes
whoa,
with-
whoa,
with
whoa,
a sister, like a
Whoa,
sister of
whoa,
Black Widow.
whoa. In the comics, she was
sent
sent
to kill Natasha, but
later
becomes
became allies.
She was.
Whoa!
She joined the KGB with her, and they became friends through the KGB.
Whoa!
He wrote this part.
It's terrible.
Cohen
right?
wrote this part.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Why'd you
But
flinch? I was like a bunch of...
I always flinch. But she was trained in the Red Room with Natasha.
How about we restart Florence?
But we just.
Because that was a train wreck.
Who cares? We're not professional.
We're trying to be.
So, yeah, and in the comics, she also, like, takes up the mantle of Black Widow.
Yes. Ooh, I want to talk about this person. Rachel Weisz from The Mummy. Her character is called Melina, and apparently is rumored to play
Nope,
Taskmaster.
Yeah, I was wrong with
she's
that.
gonna be the Iron Maiden.
Thank
Who is
Because
that?
I don't know who that is.
Never heard.
Never.
But
I've heard of her, but
Iron Man.
nope. I remember.
bro,
hearing
you
the name,
stink
but-
at writing this. You've made so many mistakes,
At least I
bro.
wrote it.
Alright,
My gosh.
So she's gonna be the Iron Maiden. We just don't. I don't know too much about her. I don't know anything about her. Who's next? David Harbour.
I don't think they know who David Harbour is.
Harbour. Stranger Things. Who
I
doesn't?
wouldn't think.
Who does? He was Hellboy. Who doesn't know who David Harbour is?
David Harbour.
David Harbour
Harbour.
is a phenomenal actor.
Actually, which is pretty sad because if you've seen Stranger Things,
Spoilers.
he's playing a character called Alexei, who in Stranger Things sadly passed away.
Did you see?
Yeah.
I got really nervous he didn't see it for a second. I was like,
So
shit.
his full name's Alexei
Shostakovich.
Yes.
Yes.
And who's the Red Guardian, which is the equivalent to Captain America in Russia.
Yeah, so it's pretty much when Captain America was created, that was their response, the Red Guardian.
Mm-hmm. And I found something else out. He was married to Black Widow in the comics,
Mm-hmm.
and they both joined the KGB together.
Yeah, they're pretty much saying, he was saying he has like a good relationship with her.
Yeah, so.
And it was said in the comics after the Soviet Union fell, but he didn't use the name Red Guardian anymore. Because it fell, of course. Mhm.
Who's next?
Great. Jeremy Renner is rumored to be in this film playing Hawkeye.
Because we didn't say it, they may focus on the Budapest story.
That doesn't make sense.
It's not going to
If
focus
it focuses,
Not focus, but maybe like have it in it. Like
it's going to mention the Budapest, which I thought was going to be this movie, but
yeah. Yeah, but he may be in it. We're not sure yet.
it's rumored.
Do you know how to say that? I don't know how to say that.
OT Fibinal.
Fibinal?
Fibinal.
OT Fibinal.
OT Fibinal. Fibinal.
Fennel?
Funnel cake. OT Funnel Cake is playing Mason. He is unknown.
If anyone's rumored to be Taskmaster, I think it could be him.
It could
Wait,
be him,
Mason.
Yeah. His name's Mason, but he's unknown who's like really playing. I didn't put a comma there. I'm sorry.
He doesn't know
Okay.
who he is in the comics.
So his name has been revealed to be Mason, but we don't know who he
I've never
is
heard
from
that,
the
but-
comics. And
At
apparently,
Comic-Con, yeah.
I
he wrote that he might have a romantic undercurrent with Natasha.
Yeah.
That was said at Comic-Con, but I think he could possibly be Taskmaster. That might be the big reveal at the end,
Mhm.
like, oh, he's Taskmaster.
And it will be directed by Kate Shortland.
Hawaii.
So,
Shortland.
This is the discussion part.
the
So how are you excited? How much are you excited for this?
I'm very excited because of Taskmaster.
Yeah.
But the costume they revealed, the goggles get
Oh
me.
wait, here.
The goggles I can't.
Cue the leaked image.
Fine.
Alright, so the goggles really get me. After playing like Spider-Man PS4, Taskmaster looked fantastic
Mhm.
in that. And the goggles just look so weird.
That's
It
that's like the only thing though.
I think they
So-
should have had like caved-in cheekbones and like.
They tried to do that there.
Did
I
they?
mean, I don't think they have to do it exact, but,
But I think-
definitely the goggles were a mistake.
I really hope he
And
has
then
the sword.
the sword, and then he needs a cape.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have a cape, then like, what's the point? And you
Yeah.
can't be like, "Oh, capes on superheroes and villains are dumb," when we
Vision
obviously
has
have
one.
caped people
Yeah.
in these movies,
Vision,
so
Thor.
there's no excuse.
And then they had the set photos that look.
Yeah, here are some set photos. Bow.
We don't need sound
Bow.
effects.
What?
We don't need
We do.
the sound effects.
He looks like he's driving a tank,
Yeah. Taskmaster.
and
Driving.
and it looks like he's chasing after.
Do we even know if
Natasha.
it's a tank? We never know.
We don't know. It could be a Lamborghini.
It's not that.
I mean, but what I'm saying is CGI is put on a lot of things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
And
probably what's gonna happen with Taskmaster.
Fake
Yeah.
scenes are filmed all the time, so we never really know.
Yeah,
So,
no, I see
out
that.
of 10, how excited are you for this?
Out of 10, I'm excited for. I just really want some cool action scenes. That's what I want from this film.
Scarlett Johansson has come on and said this movie most melee combat you've ever seen in the MCU.
Yeah, it makes sense because she doesn't have any powers, and melee is all her powers. pretty
More
much.
than Captain America
Yeah.
Winter Soldier?
I
You never know.
Mm.
Although she was on set for filming that, so I'm assuming she would
was in the
know.
movie.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she would know.
Mhm.
Uh,
But out of 10, what would you give it?
Out
for
of
most
10?
excitement?
excitement, Like an 8.
Yeah.
If Taskmaster wasn't a villain, it would probably be more like a 7.
I would give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 just because of all the other movies. I think I'm more excited for it.
I'm more excited for a lot of the other ones because this one I feel like
It's a prequel, so it doesn't like.
yeah, the stakes aren't as high.
But you could
it's-
also say a lot of the movies were prequels to, like, what's it called?
But she
Captain-
did.
what, like Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel was
I
a
hated
prequel.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
I'm with you with that.
it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good.
Captain Marvel was there, and like Black Panther, they're all prequels. So
Black Panther was not a prequel.
yeah, it was.
No.
It's a
No,
spin-off
it took
character.
place after Civil War.
Yeah.
It wasn't a prequel. Learn your facts. God.
Get good.
Looks like I don't know movies.
You gotta get got. or
Oh,
you gotta
listen,
get-
we've all made huge mistakes while recording this.
All right, so what's next?
This
Next.
is the first TV show on the list.
That is going to Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, The Falcon and Winter Soldier, which will be released fall 2020.
And I will read the plot for this one.
There's no.
There is no plot.
There is no plot. That's what we wrote. There's
Yeah.
no plot released. Ah,
No,
I get that.
There's no.
There's
Wait,
no plot. What? There's no
We don't have
plot
drinks.
release. I'll just keep talking while he does that.
And I'll join you. You know.
There is no plot released at the moment. However, we know the villain is going to be Zemo,
Oh.
who will finally be donning
Baron
his
Zemo.
iconic mask.
Yes,
Baron Zemo.
Feige has finally called him Baron Zemo, and he's gonna get his purple mask, which I'm so excited for,
So excited for it.
because he's gonna look like another version of Thanos.
I'm excited
Yeah.
too.
No one cares.
And so people in Hall H got to see Zemo putting on his mask as well on the big screen,
There
which
was-
was pretty dope.
There was a little image. I don't know if it was official image or if it was a leaked image from Hall H, but it was released, and he has a
Like
beard.
Thanos, like Thor. I just said
He has-
Thanos.
he has a beard, which is
He has a beard, which makes him instantly more
Russian.
of a bad ass. Okay. This show will probably have to deal with the loss of Captain America / Steve Rogers. This is my personal idea. I think Sam Wilson doesn't feel worthy and asks for assistance in sharing the mantle with Bucky / a Winter Soldier. This series will release 6 episodes in total.
which I'm actually really pissed about. 6
That is so
episodes.
short?
But they may be like Stranger Things. They may be, like, long episodes.
Listen.
Yeah,
Here's the
but
thing.
Still, Stranger Things have longer episodes and long episodes, but they have more than this. And this
Here's
is
the thing. How long is a movie? How long is 6 episodes?
I think that
This is longer than a movie. And considering, now if we're going off of how other Disney Plus shows, like The Mandalorian, they put so much money into that show
so this
that they
is-
could be putting that much money into this, and it could be like a movie, just a little longer.
But
Mhm.
here's another thing: are they gonna have it with every show? Like we're gonna talk about later, Hawkeye. Are they gonna be able to do the character development in 6 episodes?
I don't see why not. I feel like if they can do it in a movie,
movie.
they can do it in a TV show.
All right.
Just shut up.
Wow. Okay. So the actors / characters we have.
Treating like shit.
What? You say Toon Link? You
What?
know what?
We have Anthony Mackie as the Falcon / Captain America / Sam Wilson.
He did do his suit testing the day before Comic-Con at his house. He got suit testing, and he said he loves it and doesn't know where the wings are gonna go. So
Have no clue what that means.
He better have wings. That's what it is.
if he doesn't have wings, that's
Sad. Because he won't be Falcon anymore.
yeah.
Because he'd be Captain America.
But he wouldn't be like.
Then we have Bucky.
Bucky is being played by Sebastian Stan, and so
I stan him.
he's the Winter Soldier / possibly maybe kind of Captain America, maybe / Bucky / James Buchanan Barnes. He has so many subtitles, it's crazy.
I definitely think he's gonna be having the shield a couple
I
times.
really hope he has like an upgrade. Like he has it. Like he
A
looks
suit
different.
upgrade?
Yeah.
I definitely.
I
think,
saw concept art, not concept like fan art,
I know what
where
you're
they
talking about,
had he had the Wakanda shield on his arms from.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Because he was in Wakanda for
Was he?
Infinity War. Remember?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I
Who?
know.
I didn't even see Infinity War.
We also have
I'm kidding. I love Infinity War. I left school early to see it.
Oh, you
You
said,
can't hear, can
you said it really fast.
Yeah, I didn't understand what you
I'm
said.
trying to insult him.
Okay.
Get
Okay.
rid of it.
We also have Daniel Bruhl as Zemo. We have no clue as to what his plans are in this show, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Personally, I think he's going to be so pissed about what happened in Civil War. He's going to... Don't hit the mic. Why are you hitting the mic? I think he's going to go after... Hearing that Cap's dead, I think he's going to go after Bucky and Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Emily Van Camp.
Let him talk about this because you'll make it funny.
Sharon Carter. She is the niece of Peggy Carter, which means I guess she's also Steve's niece, which is kind of weird. That they kind of made out in Civil War. Nice Alabama style, you know. I wrote this, oh my gosh. I mean, I know he's Captain America, but not Captain America. If you know what I mean. We have no clue what she will be doing during this show, but I guess we know she's in it.
She definitely won't be making out with Steve because he's dead.
He's old.
But it's mentioned.
Who knows? Maybe
No,
she's
it's not.
into it.
It's implied.
No, he's just old. He didn't die.
He's shriveled up.
She could get with some
He's
like a
raisin.
raisin.
She could get with some old. She should get with some old folk.
We're cutting so much of this out. This is just weird.
And
That's not true because they're not going to have one director for
Oh.
the whole series. They're gonna have
Yeah,
directors
just
for each
announced
episode.
directors. The only director that we know of is Kari Skogland.
That's
And
copyrighted.
So now we have the discussion part.
no,
We haven't discussed this whatsoever yet.
No.
So I feel let's delve in deeper into this nice TV show. Anything we haven't said.
no.
No,
How excited are you for it? How about that?
That's important.
that's.
I think
I am very excited for
I think
this
more
one.
than Black Widow.
I'm more excited for this than Black Widow.
I'm
No,
so
no,
excited.
no. We're not doing this.
I'm so
We're not doing
excited
this.
for this because of Zemo,
Yeah, that's like
especially since he's getting his mask.
that
That's
and
what-
also Falcon becoming Captain America.
Yeah, I really
Because
want to see that.
I
suit.
wanted that to happen so bad.
I
Oh
want.
wait, we didn't talk about the
We
talk about the
did.
lead, but boom.
It
We don't
would
need
probably
something.
pop up when he talks about it.
But
So-
we can pop up again.
Or when I talk
And again.
because I mention it.
And again.
What's next? Eternal?
Up next, we have some nice
Eternals?
little movie, and it's not a big one. It doesn't have anybody major starring in it. We
What?
have Eternals, November 6th, 2020.
People
The
are gonna
plot.
be mad that you said no one.
I
look who's the first actor.
I would like to.
It was
talk about
sarcasm.
him.
Thank you
I
very
would like
much.
to talk about him. Third one.
Richard?
Nope. That's,
I will
that's
have
dope.
you know, I watched the Lego Ninjago TV show,
I watched.
and I
the
have some
big-
opinions
I
on him.
watched The Big Sick. He wrote and directed that.
They don't
and
know
starred
why
in
we're
it.
talking about Lego Ninjago.
Okay.
Okay, the plot for Eternals. It's pretty much we don't know, but we have a prediction.
We don't have a prediction per se,
But
we know their origin in the comics, and we will explain it to you, so explain it well.
the story about the Eternals, there are beings who have lived on Earth for thousands of years. Their enemies are called the Deviants,
Correct.
and the Deviants are basically a species where each creature has their own singular, is that miscellaneous? Miscellaneous powers. I got that. A concept art of the Eternals that was released and includes a picture of the Celestials. If you don't know who Celestials are, they're an ancient race of entities that possess vast matter and you good?
Excuse me.
And energy
bro.
and energy manipulation skills.
This is gonna be cool because we've seen Celestials in the MCU.
It was
before.
in
Guardians.
Guardians
yeah.
where they show it was
Nowhere.
it was Egon, right?
Nope.
No,
He-
there
What?
That's a Ghostbuster.
no.
Ego.
No. Ego was Celestial. Remember they were talking about the history of the Power Stone.
That's
And they
the
showed-
Oh, the one
collector.
that
Yeah.
stuck it into
Yeah.
the ground?
So the Celestials are also that's the planet Nowhere is a Celestial head. So
That is true.
I want main thing I want out of Eternals. I want to see a Celestial get their head cut off, and then I want to see that become Nowhere.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about with the guy? They're talking about the.
I know what you're talking about.
was in,
It was in one of the bubbles Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the
the collector was
collector,
showing.
when
Yeah,
he-
he
when
like
he
stabbed
took
the
out the
ground.
Power
Yeah.
Stone.
Yes, we know what you're talking about.
Okay.
We've seen the movies.
It's my
And
favorite movie of all time.
these celestial,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
wow.
I loved it. Not my favorite.
It's my favorite.
The Celestials, they were present long before the dawn of the galactic communities, and even before the Asgardians, who, as we know, is probably the oldest in the MCU right now.
One of
One
oh
of the
that we
oldest.
know of
Yeah.
now, probably. Other than
How
like
old
the
were the-
Watchers, we saw the
Yeah.
Watchers.
Yeah,
But of
we
course-
saw a glimpse of them.
Yeah, but they are notorious for the utilization of the Infinity Stones. So there are a lot of actors,
Which are fantastic.
but
Like,
there's a lot, and
it's very diverse.
it's
cast,
very
which is-
repetitive too.
Well, we're repeating it. Okay, I had to write this, so I'm gonna say it because it took me too
Can
long
we just
to do
go
this.
really fast? Like,
We have to spend our time on this one.
What time is it?
why?
Angelina Jolie. It is 3:46.
Oh.
Angelina
People just
Jolie.
leave.
Oh my gosh. Angelina Jolie is playing
She plays
Athena.
Maleficent.
Yeah, Athena, one of the Greek god. I mean, I guess goddess. Originally
Can't be
named
sexist.
Wow.
Azura, and she changed her name because I think she got into a relationship with some other god, and to make them pleased, it was like Athena, and then to get the A, and then I don't know. Got this from Wikipedia. So, she's able to shapeshift. She is immortal. She can shoot cosmic beams. She can fly and teleport. And her very own personal skills that none of the other ones have is, well, I mean, I guess some of them have. She is very intelligent and a very skilled hand-to-hand combatant. Probably the most skilled hand-to-hand combatant out of all the Eternals.
And then, yeah.
You-
Angelina Jolie's a smart choice because she's a really big name, so it's obviously going to draw people to this. She was in Maleficent, which I didn't like, really.
I haven't seen it.
It
Yeah.
was
Well,
Second,
they're making a new one.
I know, it looks bad. Looks really
Queen
bad.
of Evil or something.
Something like that, no one cares.
Mistress of Evil?
I think it's that, actually.
Wow.
What else is
I know my stuff.
You know what? I really hope. No.
Richard Madden.
Discussion. Save it for the discussion.
Okay. Wow.
Richard Madden.
Madden football.
Richard Madden is a
He
fantastic
he played
actor.
Cinderella.
He was in Cinderella,
Oh, okay.
and he played the equivalent of Prince Charming.
So Richard Madden is playing Icarus. Same powers as Athena. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you said you were talking about.
Oh, but I kind of want to talk about him, because
I just want to talk about how
you can talk about his film, and then I'll talk about controversial things.
Yeah. Go.
Kumail Nanjiani. He's,
Excuse you.
Oh.
What?
Did you sneeze?
That didn't even make sense.
no. He is fantastic.
And he's known for the Lego movie.
He's more known.
Lego Ninjago.
Lego Ninjago movie.
He's more known for The Big Sick, which was an Amazon-produced movie. It got Academy Awards. Now, like, he won, I think, Best Writer of the Year.
So, on with talking about the character now?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
done? Okay.
Yeah.
So, he is playing Kingo, and he's originally a Japanese character deeply rooted within the samurai culture. And he is now being portrayed by a Pakistani. So, I don't know what they're gonna do.
The problem, I don't know if they're going to have the whole samurai thing now.
Yeah.
I don't. Then he's not Kingo. Because basically, he has the same powers as all of the Eternals. However, he tries not to use his powers in fights due to his honor to the samurai ways. And so I don't understand how you can change his race and keep it the same character.
They might not have the samurai outfit. They might have the samurai powers.
That doesn't make sense.
We'll see.
I don't know.
What does that even mean?
Well, I just.
The powers of a samurai.
I don't know. I
Sword.
like that he's in it. I don't think he was picked for the right character.
Yeah. Salsa Halek.
Salma Hayek. Not salsa.
Okay. She is playing Ajak.
Ajak.
Who was originally a guy in the comics.
Yep.
Which
But now it's a female. But she has the same powers as the rest, pretty much. That's all these
But
things.
she is the leader of the group.
And now we have Brian Tyree Henry, who is known for being in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. He plays Miles' dad, as well as he's going to be in the new Joker movie.
Oh yeah, and he was also in the new Child's Play movie.
He's playing Fastos or Philip Stoss,
Yes.
and he hates war, but he's gonna have to fight. I'm guessing.
Yeah. He doesn't like violence. It's like his last resort.
So he's like the smart guy of the group.
No, but he's the
We never.
peaceful.
How did you get that?
I heard that at Comic-Con. That's what they said. He's the most intelligent of the whole group.
That doesn't make sense whatsoever.
I don't know.
Well, they said it, so.
They're changing all the characters, and I got all my stuff from Wikipedia, from the comics
Who's
and
doing
Wikipedia. So, Leah McHugh, she's in The Lodge. I guess that's...
I've never seen it.
Me neither. I hadn't heard of anything she was in.
Stop touching the mic.
Sorry. It's fuzzy.
But she's playing Sprite, and that's a trickster.
We're drinking Sprite.
That's Fanta.
It's Fanta. And so in the comics, Sprite is a trickster, and that's basically his whole character. And yes,
She's a girl.
Originally he was a guy in the comics. Now he's a girl.
That was also that character for a while was rumored to be Millie Bobby Brown, but
No,
that got debunked.
I don't know if that was someone.
That was rumored.
Yeah.
That was someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my bad.
That's who she was rumored to play, but got debunked by her.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Wait, should we discuss Leah McHugh?
I don't know anything she's in.
I don't know anything about her, but I don't understand why.
I like her
we
name.
have-
I like her name. Leah sounds like Sia, the singer. You know.
All right, so
I just don't understand why
Who's
she's a
next?
girl now.
Dong Sohma.
Dong Sohma is known for being in the good, the bad, and the weird. I got that from IMDb
I've never
under the
heard of that
known
movie.
for. I've never seen anything he was in. And so he is playing Gilgamesh slash the Forgotten One.
That sounds like an Italian dish.
Well, it's not.
Gilgamesh. Or no, German. Here's the Gilgamesh.
Who else? What time?
He was originally white, however, is now being portrayed by an Asian.
Where are you going, boy?
He was exiled for meddling with mortals too much, and then Sprite convinced him to come back and help the Eternals. So, yeah. He has the same powers as the rest, and is also the strongest Eternal other than Thanos.
Thanos.
He was originally Eternal.
But he left and went to Titan.
So I wonder if he's Josh Brolin's gonna be in this.
What if they do like
Be
an
pretty
origin
dope.
story? What if they do
Would
like
be.
an origin story for Thanos?
Could be. You never know. Takes place
Yeah.
thousands.
Is that-
it could take place
it
over
could
thousands
be-
of years.
It could talk about this could be after Thanos was maybe kicked out because he destroyed his planet.
He didn't destroy his
Yeah,
planet.
he did.
No,
Mm-hmm.
his planet got destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on what iteration you're going with. You know. So yeah, it's up in the air whether Thanos will be in it or not. But we still have one more actress, and I know of her because I watched The Walking
Who's
Dead.
seen The Walking Dead?
Her name is Lauren Ridloff, and she plays a deaf woman in The Walking Dead.
She is deaf.
And she is actually
So
deaf.
we're getting our first death superhero, pretty much.
Deaf.
Yes,
not
unless if
deaf.
she's playing a
Yeah.
person,
You said
Ah,
deaf.
unless if she's playing a character that has hearing.
I mean, that would. We can't understand you.
She's playing Makari / Hurricane / Mercury. Originally a white male,
A white male.
a white male, however, is now being played by a female Mexican and African American mix, and she's deaf, of course. And Makari is the fastest Eternal.
I am gonna say something though. So they did announce this. It wasn't announced at Comic-Con, but I forget who said it. There is gonna be the first gay Marvel character in this.
And this one I thought was going to be in Thor.
Nope, in this. One of
okay.
them, I think it's gonna be, what's it, Ajax?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's gonna be what.
It could be any.
Yeah,
But we know we're definitely getting one in Thor.
Yeah, and we also
Which
know
we will talk about soon.
we're also getting
Yeah.
one in here.
Can we
So who's next?
stay on target?
Yeah, so
And so she's weaker than most of the other Eternals because she concentrated all of her power into her speed and agility. She is an amazing mechanic and can pilot just about any vehicle.
Stop dying.
Time for discussion. What's your excitement for this movie?
You good?
Yeah.
How excited? You sound like a chain smoker. Okay.
Probably the same as Black Widow, to be honest.
Honestly,
I'm a little less than Black Widow.
same because I don't know
Yeah.
anything about them.
I'd say I'm probably like a 5.
I'll give
Yeah.
it. I'll give
Maybe.
it.
I mean,
I'll give it a 6 because there's things on this list that are lower.
okay, discussion. I guess
We-
discussion is kind of over now.
Why do you have discussion? We talked about
Yeah,
it.
Colin, you're the one that wrote the. God.
All right, who's
because
next?
I figured we'd just
Shang-Chi.
read this.
Can I talk about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so read it.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which will be released February 12th, 2021. So for the plot, little is known about the plot, like most of these movies. All we know is that a fact is that the villain will be the Mandarin. Not the one from Iron Man 3, but the real Mandarin.
Not even the fake one from Iron Man 3.
Which really sucks because
I really like
Ben
that version.
Kingsley.
We'll save it for discussion.
Yeah. Wow. Who the real Mandarin is a part of this terrorist group, which is called the Ten
He
Rings.
created the terrorist group.
Yeah. In Marvel Comics, the Ten Rings of Power are the source of the Mandarin's abilities and provide various powers after the Mandarin actually created them from a technology he discovered in a crashed alien spaceship.
And the Ten Rings are actually, in the comics, Iron Man's most, what's it called? It's his most popped up villain. He always
Iron
fights.
Man?
Yeah.
As history, Ten Rings have been in the MCU for a long time. In Iron Man 1, Tony Stark was kidnapped by them, but it was said that they were eliminated by S.H.I.E.L.D. later on in the MCU movies. But in Iron Man 3, they had the fake Mandarin, who was used to show that the Ten Rings were still alive and still around.
I think this way of going saying, hey, the Mandarin's still alive, I kind of think it's a cop-out.
Discussion.
It's all a discussion.
But also in Ant-Man, one of the Yellow Jacket's henchmen
Yeah.
had a Ten Rings tattoo on him, which also shows it is true that it's still alive. And this movie will focus on the real Mandarin, and with Shang-Chi, the terrorist group focuses on disrupting world peace, while Shang-Chi seeks out peace and harmony.
In the comics.
In the
We don't know if that's their goal, because Thanos was changed immensely, so we
Can
don't
I
know.
talk about Shang-Chi?
Sure.
So, Simu Liu, I think that's how you say his name. This is his first major motion
really
screen
getting a lot of
appearance.
And he's playing Shang-Chi.
Yeah, he's playing Shang-Chi.
This is his first major motion appearance, which is that's a risk for Marvel.
Is it?
That's a really big risk
Is it?
because he's never been in anything. You can never compare him to
Well,
screen
that's
test.
why he acted. And had...
Well, they
Has to.
chose him. If they chose him, he has to be good.
Yeah,
Well,
but he might not be under
they chose Brie Larson.
Oh, shit!
and literally
Oh, I didn't get to see my thing about the Eternals. Sorry. Real quick, I really want the Eternals to be more powerful than Captain Marvel because I'm tired of Brie Larson saying, "Well, I'm the most powerful."
I agree.
same.
On to Shang-Chi.
So
Mm.
the Comic-Con, the Sunday before Comic-Con, he screen tested for Shang-Chi at Marvel Studios. Tuesday before Comic-Con, he got casted. Then they flew him out to Comic-Con to go on Hall H. That's a pretty stressful week.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty
And
exciting
if he still pulled it off, then it speaks to his talent.
Yeah, I'm excited for this just because this is his first screen debut. He could be really good at this.
And then also, since he hasn't really been in
Banana.
since he hasn't really been in anything, he can blend into the role, and you don't have to see him as another person. Whereas, like Angelina Jolie, it's just
Maleficent,
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's good and bad.
He's been in another 12-minute short film. That's what else he's been in. This is big for it.
This is big for him. That'd be cool if it makes I don't think it will, but if it makes $1 billion, it's his first movie.
It's gonna. Well, no, it's not the first movie that makes $1 billion.
I'm saying his first movie. His first movie
Wow.
that he is in.
It's
will make
gonna make $1 billion.
You never know.
You never know.
I mean, Captain Marvel did.
Yeah.
That shit. I'm gonna cut that part out. But Shang-Chi has no powers, but he is a master of kung fu and is a skilled gymnast, has peak physical conditioning, and a skilled marksman.
And another thing, which this could, if with martial arts and the Chinese stuff,
If you're going the way I think you're going.
Iron Fist. We could get Iron Fist.
We could.
Ooh.
Because
Maybe not. I mean, I'm so confused. We'll save that for discussion.
Maybe that's what
That's a big-
Aquafina's playing.
No.
No.
We'll just save that for discussion because that's actually like a big thing that could lead to a huge conversation.
Okay, I don't
So
want to
we'll
pronounce. I don't want to mess up. So.
Tony Chewy.
Chill.
Chewy. Tony Chew, or it could actually
Chew.
be like Chew. You never know.
That's French.
It's foreign. I mean,
We apologize if we're saying these wrong. We're trying our best, guys.
Tony Chew. I'll just go with Chew. Tony Chew Wei Long.
Brandon Chu?
He is playing the Mandarin, the leader of the Ten Rings, and the members look up to him. The terrorist group is sometimes referred to as Faith by the members. May or may not have powers.
Why did you say
This-
it like that?
It's such I think, a cop-out for Marvel to...
Discussion.
Well, we're talking about the Mandarin.
Okay, well, also, Aquafina, she's in it, but she's unknown. So now we're moving on to discussion.
Now
So,
we can discuss
This,
all those
I
things.
think this could be a cop-out for Marvel because they messed up so bad in Iron Man 3 with saying that this isn't a real Mandarin, because Ben Kingsley could have been such a great
He was so
Mandarin.
Yeah.
cool.
He was so cool up until he's like, I am Trevor
Yeah.
Slattery."
And I was like-
Trevor.
Like,
Hey.
I'm sleeping.
Mate, I killed somebody.
I'm
No, it was a prop. I was a blank.
I'm sleeping with women in my bed.
Okay.
Yeah. He was.
But
remember?
it's
Remember
sad.
Iron Man walks in.
This-
and
yes,
the,
we know.
And the
we
women
know.
are like, ah.
This could be so... It's a cop-out, I think, because they could be like, oh, we messed up so bad. Oh, he's our fake Mandarin.
Well,
like,
X-Men did that. They messed
Yeah,
up
but
so many times.
we don't...
But we expect more.
From these movies.
Just because somebody else does it doesn't mean
now,
it's right.
these are Oscar-nominated movies. Like, these are big
Oh.
big
Infinity
deal
War.
movies.
That's your phone. Yeah.
These are really big deal movies, and like
Yeah.
they're copping out like that. That's really I'm lazy. But if it turns out good, and if he turns out as a really good Mandarin,
Then maybe you can get over it.
Yeah.
I'll never get over it.
and then
How?
Iron Fist
Iron Fist.
could be in
I'm-
it.
I'm-
He could
I don't think he'll be in this. It
I
may
don't-
lead up to him. It could be an after credit scene, maybe.
but I
Maybe.
don't think. I
I'm
hope
so confused
Because-
because the Netflix show.
Yeah.
it's not a thing. They're not,
I'm assuming
because of
since-
one casting.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be.
yeah, we know. Yeah, that person. Basically, long story short, Netflix shows aren't canon. So will they recast Iron Fist?
We don't know.
We don't know.
I hope.
Yeah. And Shang-Chi could lead up to him.
That's
could.
what I really want.
Yeah.
That's
It very well could.
So how excited are you for this?
How excited? Well, what I want, same as Black Widow, I just want...
Yeah.
What I want is some classic kung fu, like, almost, maybe not as obvious wire work, but like that kind of fighting. I
want like Jackie Chan.
Yeah,
like,
like Jackie Chan, Jet Li,
yeah,
and Bruce Lee, like all that.
that's what
I want fight scenes like that in the MCU. That's what I want from this film.
Jaden Smith,
Shut up.
Karate Kid.
I know why you said it. It's just not right.
He shaved off his eyebrows.
We don't care.
Yes, we know.
But just I'm really excited for this because it could lead to so many
Mhm.
great things.
Yeah,
But also,
I'd say I'm excited. Like 9.
I would say more than Black Widow. I said 8.
I said 8 for Black Widow,
yeah, no.
but I'm like, I don't know if I'm excited for this like a 9.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
do
I'm a
8.5.
8.5.
Because I wanted the Shang-Chi, like I forget it, Simu.
Simun Lee, I think. Simun Lee.
He's so
Simu Liu, I scroll up.
he's so new, and he could be the-
Simu Louis.
this is Marvel
Louis.
taking a chance, like how they did with Robert Downey Jr.
Should we just move on to the next thing?
WandaVision is a sucky title.
Well, we're cutting that out. No.
No,
True,
it is.
it is. It's a terrible
It
title.
sounds like a 50s TV show,
WandaVision?
like commercial.
Not
thing.
even.
I think it's not bad.
WandaVision coming out spring 2021. Terrible name. I agree.
This is what I would say is my least excited.
I don't think least excited,
Yeah, I wouldn't-
especially
What's
what
your least-
it's gonna lead into.
Honestly, I'm more excited for this than I am Eternals.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Eternals, I don't really know
No.
what's gonna happen with it.
Yeah.
Can I talk about the plot? Do you want to talk about the plot?
I still wish the name was Wanda and Vision, which would have been better than WandaVision.
Or the Scarlet Witch.
I mean, there's better names other than WandaVision.
We can write better names.
Okay, I want to kind of talk about the plot.
Talk about the plot.
So, again, nothing is known about the plot. All we know is that after Endgame, Vision's dead, and Scarlet Witch is alive.
Well,
now.
after Infinity War, he's dead,
But now it's for sure.
Well, I mean,
Because in Endgame
Yeah,
they
sure.
could have revived. Yeah. And
don't touch the mic, Colin.
Scarlet Witch is alive, is a badass, and this show will tie into Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yes. In the multiverse of them.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all we know. So pretty much all we can talk about is like rumors and predictions.
It is rumored that this might take place during the 50s. With
Yeah,
time travel.
but how would that? But like I was here, I'm talking about predictions. How they're gonna bring Vision back. And the weird thing is, the writers and directors have described it as one word. They literally keep saying it's weird. Like it's weird. That's literally all they say.
You could say Doctor Strange is weird.
But they didn't say. I don't know.
So, is it... We don't know.
But I think we're in for some weird storylines because in the comics, their relationship's weird too.
Yeah.
Think it's a human and a robot.
I'm not saying
dating.
anything. Like, yeah, I know it's going to be
Love
weird.
who you want to love, man.
Yes. But okay.
Jarvis.
So some
Gotta get something.
What? Some rumors I have seen is that Wanda may travel to a different universe via Doctor Strange and be with another Vision that's
But
alive.
that doesn't make sense.
These are just rumors.
Well,
Because
we just save it for
this
discussion.
leads-
You need to learn to save it for discussion.
I'm
Wow.
a guess, so it doesn't really matter.
Another one is that because Wanda has the power to control reality and create illusions, what if she creates her own reality in which Vision is alive in her head or just another reality? And the last one, which happened in the comics, when Vision was dead, they revived him, but he turned into a lifeless, emotionless, gray and black robot. That's pretty much all he was.
There's a rumor that Shuri is gonna find a way to fix Vision and keep him alive.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But he may be emotionless.
he may be like
You never
he
know.
might be like that goth person, like just has no emotion or anything.
He's gonna
like
listen to My Chemical Romance.
that. I don't know what that is.
Okay, well,
It's an emo band.
and another thing that we know of is that the adult version of Monica Rambeau will be
Oh, yeah.
in this, and
She was a child in Captain Marvel.
yeah,
She's a version of Captain Marvel in the comics.
yeah. And so, one major thing floating around is that Nick Fury, at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home in the end credits, was on a ship, and the ship is rumored to be SWORD, a subdivision of S.H.I.E.L.D. that deals with extraterrestrial threats.
So we're thinking that she may be in charge of that, or be working
with or for Nick Fury at SWORD.
Yeah. So those are the only three people we know that are in it. We know
Paul Bettany
it's gonna be
Vision. Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda Maximoff / Scarlet
And-
Witch.
And Elizabeth Olsen has come out and said she will get her Scarlet Witch name in this.
Oh, she's
And she will be donning the Scarlet Witch outfit.
What does that even mean?
like
She'll get the crown.
She'll get the crown. She'll get the crown.
Which she'll get the
crazy.
headdress and everything.
I
which-
really wanted that.
Teyona Pali.
Who will play
Yeah,
the adult?
Teona Paris.
Maria Rambeau.
Yeah.
But play the adult version of Monica Rambeau, as we said.
That,
Yeah.
wrong
And Nick
person.
Fury may be in it too. We're not sure, but
Yeah,
Nick Fury's in everything.
it kind of is.
Yeah.
Discussion.
what do we have?
Mm.
It's. I'm excited for this, but
It's
I'm
like-
not
I'm more
excited
excited for the Doctor Strange movie than
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Which this is leading into.
Because-
So
Which, yeah,
I would say this is the least I'm excited for it, but
I'm at least.
Mm.
I'm the least excited.
even
for
though I
Eternals.
like Vision, I was just like why?
I don't know.
I'm 7.
Really? I'm about like a.
6.
I would give it a
4.
5. 5.
4 less than Eternals?
Oh, true.
I'm
6, yeah.
gonna give it a 5 or 4.
Like 6 or 7. I don't know. I'm moving it to a 7 because of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which
The
is this one
multiverse.
coming out May 7th, 2021.
Yeah.
And the villain.
No,
Whoa.
Whoa.
Plot. There's no plot details for this movie yet, but from the title and the actors starring in it, we can make some predictions. So in Spider-Man Far From Home, Mysterio said there was a multiverse and that the snap tore a hole in it, but of course, if you watch the movie, he was just talking bull crap.
Shit.
We can say
But with Doctor Strange, it looks like they are bringing it back into play. So what we definitely know is that Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch will be in it. With Scarlet Witch in it, it seems this movie will tie into the show WandaVision. We was we will what we sus-
Hello? Okay. Alright.
Nothing
Alright.
but quality.
Bye. I'm leaving in 5 minutes.
Sweet.
dope.
Because Colin took so long.
Sick.
What? we would We suspect Wong and Steven's love interest Christine to also be in this. As for the villain, we have 2 predictions.
Has she been Rachel McAdams' character,
Yeah.
Christine Palmer? Has she been mentioned besides the first Doctor Strange?
Absolutely not.
So
She
she
might
just
not.
pull Jane Foster from like
I don't know.
But now
Thor
she's
3?
coming back.
Yeah, well, she's coming
But-
back, so.
save it for discussion of Thor
Save it
and
for
Love and Thunder.
conduction.
This
Conduction.
All aboard.
I think
So for the villains,
as for the villain,
Nightmare.
they could be Carl Mordo.
who was in the first Doctor Strange?
Yes.
I think they're
no
gonna
more sorcerers.
I think they're gonna save him for the third movie.
They might.
But at the end of Doctor Strange, he went to the one person who healed his back.
Yeah.
When he was paralyzed, and he pretty much took his powers away.
Yeah.
And he said, no more, there's too many sorcerers in the world.
Yeah.
And the other one, rumored villain, is Nightmare.
Nightmare.
I forget
Who we, okay, I have it written down.
of the
So Nightmare, he's involved with the Nightmare world, and he's the ruler of the Nightmare world within the dream dimension. So with the different dimensions.
People's astro forms
Oh, okay.
and takes them. So that's how they can maybe lead into the multiverse. But Matt Smith is rumored. He's been fan casted and maybe rumored to be Nightmare, which I think is fantastic.
Okay, which one's Matt Smith? Who's Matt Smith?
He was in The Crown. He was one of the doctors. Oh,
He's an actor. But more plot details. So as you saw after Endgame, Time Stone's destroyed.
middle one.
Oh, that dude.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
So the Time Stone's destroyed now, and the whole focus of the Sorcerer Supreme was to protect it. So how would that play into Wong and Doctor Strange's?
And did you start record again?
Yeah.
Okay. The camera stopped recording, but we didn't realize it. So that whole part has no footage, just voice.
Yeah.
All right.
They don't need to see her face.
They won't, but they don't get to
They
see
see it
this.
now.
They don't get to see me staring into the camera.
They don't get to see the sexiness.
Depressed. No,
Are you depressed?
because of
All right,
how
bye, guys.
unorganized this has become.
Oh.
Bye. Yeah, he has to leave.
Yeah.
Bye. Throw that chair. So Doctor Strange.
So as we said previously, Doctor Strange stuffs. But the last thing is that it will be the first MCU's horror/scary movie. So we better be prepared, Peppa Pig, for some scary stuffs.
I don't know how scary it's actually gonna be.
That would be cool if it's actually pretty scary though.
It would be, but I don't know. I feel like they'd be like, nobody's going to see it. Their kids are crying and leaving the theaters. What are we
because
gonna do?
the director said, he's like, we're not shying away from horror. And then of course Kevin Feige's like, it's PG-13 though. God, we love Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige. Hold up. I'm gonna move the mic. So for actors and characters, we have Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange / Stephen Strange.
Mhm.
And for Scarlet Witch, we have Elizabeth Olsen again.
That's what's confirmed.
Yes.
The ones that are not confirmed is Benedict Wong may return and play Matthew Wong, and Carl Mordo may be returning, and he may be. I didn't know.
Chitwitel. Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Carl Mordo is played by
Chiwetel Ejiofor. Ejiofor. Chlorophor.
Chlorophyll. Chloroform.
Cells.
Cells. Biology.
Rachel McAdams will be playing.
No, we're not sure. Not confirmed.
Not confirmed. We have Rachel McAdams as Christine Palmer.
Discussion. Meme review. Discussion review.
How excited am I for this? I'm like a 9 or 10.
I'm like a 10. I'm so excited for this.
I'm
I think
very excited.
It's probably my
9.
I'm probably. Oh.
Last one.
Oh.
I'm really excited for the last one. I will give it like a 9. I'm like excited. I'm like a 9, 9.5.
I'm gonna put both of them at that. Like
Okay.
my top two. So 10 for.
What the heck for Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness or whatever.
In the Multiverse of Madness.
Isn't it Into the Multiverse of Madness? I'm pretty sure it's Into the Multiverse.
Doctor Strange into the Spider-Verse. We need that.
So we're just not even going to talk about it.
We did. We talked about
We
it.
talked about our excitement.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be the villain?
I hope it's Nightmare. Because it's gonna if it's in the multiverse and they can deal with the dream dimension and stuff.
Yeah. Probably Nightmare.
What if Mordo could be like a henchman in like Nightmare or something like that? Like they can work together. That's why Scarlet Witch is in it. It was like 2v2. Anybody?
I don't know.
Okay.
Next, we
next-
got Loki
The TV show.
coming spring 2021.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
The plot.
Wait, can we talk about one thing first?
Sure.
The logo sucks. Like it's bad.
It's okay.
It's not good.
It's okay.
It's not. Like it's literally they picked like 4 fonts and they were like, let's use all of them.
No, one's like a sword.
But the fan made
One's
version's better.
green.
The fan made version's better.
Didn't see it. Is that it?
No, that's not. That's they changed that. That was it, and they changed it to what it was. It is now.
Yeah.
But the fan made version's this.
Pop.
Yeah, I think that's
Pops. Great cereal.
better. Popsicles.
No, Pops.
Pops from Stranger Things. No, it's not Stranger Things. Regular show.
Plot. What we know about the plot for Loki is that it will follow the Loki in Endgame that escaped with the Tesseract. So this means Loki is still a villain and hasn't had the character development he acquired by the time of Infinity Wars. So Loki in this show will still have his chaotic nature about him and will most likely show him causing havoc, whether that be with the Avengers or someplace new. An old photo that Kevin Feige released shows Loki in 1975, so maybe he can also cause havoc on some historical events.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
we're not a fan of the logo.
We already said that.
Yep. So,
That's pretty
Yeah.
much it. Like,
for actors / characters, of course, we have Tom Hiddleston
Tommy.
as Loki.
Loki.
Discussion. I don't know.
You don't know?
It takes place in another universe, and it's
I mean, like, it's not.
it exists.
Yeah, and
It's not canon.
It's not gonna
It's
be.
not.
It's in.
And it.
Yeah. Probably same as WandaVision. Maybe a little less.
I forget what I gave everything. I have no clue what I gave WandaVision. Oh, God. It's about the same as WandaVision.
Yeah.
No, maybe a little less.
Maybe a little less. It's definitely not above.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
tired of Loki. Love
Yeah.
Loki,
Love
but
him.
he's dead.
He's dead.
Kill him. I'm done. Shh. He's had a character. He's had an arc.
Double dab.
Next movie.
Wait, is it a movie or a TV show? I'm not sure.
Pretty sure the next one is a movie. Unless if it's on there.
It's a TV show.
It's a TV show.
This is the TV show I am most excited for.
What if? Coming summer 2021. Plot/concept. Yes, I'm also the most excited about this show. What If is an animated series that brings back multiple actors from previous MCU films to show us alternative possibilities to moments in previous films as being narrated by the Watcher.
Who was in Guardians of the Galaxy
Well,
Volume
a
2?
group of them were in
Yeah.
Volume 2, but we don't know which one this is specifically.
It could be all.
And so, basically, for example, this is not one that's actually in the show. What if Odin didn't die? In Ragnarok? Then Hela wouldn't have been released, Hulk would still be on Sakaar, and Ragnarok wouldn't have happened. So the Asgardians wouldn't have been on that ship. How would that then affect Infinity War? That's basically the whole concept of this show. Also, people have zoomed in on the What If.
The logo.
Zoomed in on the What If logo and have seen a zombie Captain America.
Boom! Zombie Captain America.
This means that they are most likely going to follow a lot of comic storylines, which should be excited. I mean,
There was one, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. It's like close to being confirmed. I might.
is the one about Peggy Carter?
Yes.
Yeah, Peggy Carter taking the serum instead of Steve Rogers.
It's like, what if she became Captain America instead of Steve? And also, another one that I saw was, when the snap happened, what if the other half survived?
That could actually be really cool. Actors/characters. We have Haley Atwell as Peggy Carter.
Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, T'Challa.
Josh Brolin as Thanos.
Dominic Cooper?
Yeah.
He plays Howard Stark.
He was the Howard Stark from Captain America: The First Avenger,
No,
not the Howard Stark from Iron Man 2,
Or Endgame.
Civil War,
And
or Endgame.
Really? I don't. Yeah, that's weird.
We have David Dastmalchian, something like
Yeah, I
that,
don't know this
who is Kurt from Ant-Man and the Wasp, the guy that goes, the Boba Yaga. That guy.
Oh.
Boba Yaga, dude.
Boba Yaga. Michael Douglas, who is the old Ant-Man, or Hank Pym.
Then we have Karen Gillan as Nebula.
Jeff Goldblum as the Grandmaster from...
Goldblum.
Okay. As the Grandmaster from Ragnarok.
Correct. We have Sean Gunn as Kraglin, who is the Ravager, who was given Yondu's arrow
And
in
his-
Volume 2.
and his,
his headpiece, but that
yeah.
controls the arrow, so duh.
Also, Sean Gunn plays Kurt in Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls is a great show.
It's not relevant.
But it's a great... Okay, Chris Hemsworth will be Thor.
Tom Hiddleston will be Loki.
And...
Digimon Hansu.
Digimon Digital Monsters.
I actually think it's
Digimon.
Jaimin Hansu will be Korath, the Destroyer, who is the guy that's like when Chris Pratt, who's Star-Lord, goes, "I'm Star-Lord, man," and then he's like, "Who?"
He's also in Captain Marvel.
He's also in Captain Marvel, but who remembers
Samuel
that
L.
movie?
Jackson will return as Nick Fury.
Toby Jones will be Arnim Zola. Hopefully, maybe we'll get
Yeah, what if?
the TV screen
Mhm.
face.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Or his actual, like... Yeah, I know you...
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan will be back as Eric Killmonger.
Neil McDonough will be Dum Dum Dugan.
Who's that?
He's one of the Howling Commandos. The guy with the sweet mustache.
Oh. Natalie Portman will return as Jane Foster.
Which, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, maybe Natalie Portman will be Thor in this.
Yeah, but they're gonna
then
have the
they're
movie.
doing that in the movie, so I was like, or not. And then we have Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye/Clint Barton.
Michael Rooker is going to be Yondu, who
Yep.
Cohen just met. No, Cohen didn't meet him. My cousin did.
I did.
You met him too?
I met him as well. I met him like 2 years ago.
I'm the only one that didn't meet him.
Or last year.
I'm sad.
I think I met him last year. And we have Paul Rudd as Scott Lang / Ant-Man.
Mark Ruffalo. Ruffalo.
Yep.
Will
Mark
be-
Ruffalo. You ever see that clip?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll play it so that I don't look super weird.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
It's gonna be the Hulk or Bruce Banner. Sebastian Stan's gonna be Bucky.
James Buchanan Barnes / Winter Soldier as well.
He's back?
Chris Sullivan as Taserface. What? That's how he says his name.
And why are we doing this? I'm regretting this. Stanley Tucci
Stanley Tucci.
will play Dr. Abraham Erskine.
Erskine.
I don't know who that is.
He is the man that made the super soldier serum, so he's probably coming back for the
Yeah.
Peggy Carter one.
Taika Waititi is going to be Korg, and
Jeffrey Wright will be the Watcher, which
So-
is odd because he's
Yeah.
basically the main character throughout this whole thing, and he's
Yeah.
the bottom of the list,
Mhm.
at least on IMDb, and probably in.
well, he's a
Paycheck.
narrator, so he's probably going to narrate some things.
Well, he'll probably appear every once in a
Yeah.
while.
But I'm super excited for this.
Super excited. 10.
10.
10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Would watch it again.
Just because
I haven't even watched it yet.
It's like, because like all the MCU movies follow comic storylines, but this is like what if. What if is a comic, like Infinity War was a comic, but like Endgame's not a comic. So
Yeah.
they brought in stuff from the comics, but like what if is a comic.
Yeah, I just want to get some fun adventures.
And also we didn't mention it. Did we mention it's animated?
It's animated.
So
I'm pretty sure we did mention that.
I'm just
but
making sure we didn't get it
Yeah.
across. So
I'm so excited.
very excited for that.
Very.
And now we're gonna go
very,
on that.
Very excited.
Very.
For what if?
Very.
Hawkeye is coming out fall 2021, and it is a Disney streaming service TV show. Again,
Yeah, this one I'm
Hold on.
this one I'm least excited for.
this one I am not the least excited for.
Really, you're really excited for this?
I am.
No, I'm saying lesser than what if. I'm saying. That's what
Oh,
I'm
less than
saying.
what if, most
Yeah.
definitely. For plot, we don't know anything. We don't know really anything at all. What we do know is that a new character, Kate Bishop, will be featured in the TV show. I believe Clint Barton will be training her to be the new Hawkeye. In the comics, that is how it goes. In the comics, Kate Bishop is a young girl who was saved by Hawkeye after events with her abusive father.
Mhm.
So Hawkeye seemed as a
Father figure to her.
So Hawkeye is a father figure to her, and in Endgame, we suspected Kate Bishop would be Hawkeye's daughter, played by Joe Russo's daughter.
Yeah.
But we're not. Yeah, it's true. But we're not sure who will be playing Kate in this show.
But also, I don't think Joe Richard's daughter's an actor.
And she also, her name wasn't Kate.
I know. That's what I was saying. But she might be called Kate Bishop. Did they say? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They may change her. I don't know.
It could be.
I hope it's not Joe Richard's daughter, because I don't want that. Because then, if it's not Joe Richard's daughter, then there could be some controversy with like Kate Bishop and his daughter like wanting attention.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Another thing confirmed is that the TV series will explore more in depth Hawkeye as Ronin. So for actors / characters, we have Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye.
That's my name.
We have the Barton family, which is not confirmed, but let's be honest,
They're most
likely going to be in it. And then Kate Bishop, who is to be determined.
We don't
She's
know
not
an
cast
actor.
yet. So that exists. Discussion.
Forgot about that. The most thing I'm excited for is him as Ronin, because I wanted to see more of him as in Endgame.
I'd say 8. 8 out of 10. That's how excited I am.
I was gonna say less than Black Widow, so I was gonna be a 6.
Shoot, what should I give Black Widow?
You give it an 8. Pretty sure. Yeah. Really?
I stick with that.
Mm.
I like Hawkeye.
I like him too. Like he's very underrated, but I don't know. Like, of course. Also, with the introduction of Kate Bishop, they may be introducing the Young Avengers.
Maybe.
In any other movies, are they introducing any younger characters? In Black Widow, Yelena Belova.
Yeah.
We don't know. But also, I kind of don't want them to remake the superheroes. I want new heroes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want... This is the new Captain America. This is the new Black Widow. This is the
they're
new...
kind of doing that with Falcon, but
I know,
whatever. But that's like straight from the comics and like something that we actually really wanted to see. New Avengers.
Do you think they're gonna keep Avengers or gonna have a new team? Like,
What do you mean?
because like, do you think they're gonna be like keep doing Avengers 5, Avengers 6, Avengers 7?
Probably.
Really? You don't think they're gonna make a whole different team?
No. I mean, there might be other teams in there, but I do think they will keep the Avengers name.
Okay.
I think Avengers is a name that sells tickets.
That does.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
Yeah.
Not overly excited.
I'm
excited.
Yeah, I'm about as excited as Black Widow. I'd
Like,
say.
it's happening, and I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So the next one, this is the most we have written down because there's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to talk about here.
Yeah.
Thor: Love and Thunder. This actually was a surprise to me, because I knew they wanted to do a Thor 4. It was only only a couple days before San Diego Comic-Con. People were like, "Oh, I think they're gonna do a Thor. It's rumored."
For Thor?
Yeah,
Or Thor 4?
Thor 4.
There you go.
It started getting rumored right before San Diego Comic-Con, and then if they announced it, I was like, wow, I didn't see that coming.
Did you mention when it's coming out?
Oh, November 5th, 2021.
Yeah.
So, for the plot, even though we had to wait the longest for this one, we know actually a lot more about it than some of the other movies.
True.
So at the end of Endgame, Thor was with the Guardians on the what is the ship called? The Milano.
It's not the Milano. I don't remember
It's a
the
ship.
new name.
And Valkyrie was the new Queen of Asgard. But this will also be the last movie in Phase 4. So it will most likely deal with what happened in the past movies.
Most likely.
Mm-hmm. What?
I was about to say probably, and then I said most likely.
Okay. So at San Diego Comic-Con, it was announced Taika Waititi will return as director,
Correct.
which most likely means Korg will be in it.
Hopefully. Korg's the best character in the MCU.
I didn't know.
Fight.
At me.
At me.
So, it was also announced that Natalie Portman will return to play Jane Foster, which was actually pretty surprising, since
Kinda.
there was
Yeah.
controversy with Natalie Portman
Yeah, Natalie Portman said she didn't want to
at the end of Dark World. After that came out and it was pretty much a flop, she said, "I'm done with MCU movies."
Although then I started suspecting something when she came back for Endgame.
You know, you can keep whatever. Okay, but yeah, there was controversy. She said she was done, but I guess when Taika presented Mjolnir to her, she just couldn't say no. You good?
Was that said somewhere else?
What? No,
Okay.
it wasn't. So as we saw in Ragnarok, it was mentioned that Jane and Thor broke up. So I wonder how that will play in it, because they're like, "Oh, I used to love you, but now we're broken up. But now you have Mjolnir."
I so hope they don't do this. I really don't want the whole, "Oh my gosh, we broke up, and now I'm mad at you, and so we're gonna argue about every single decision. Let's fight here. No, I want to fight over here. Let's fight here. No. Yes. No. And then it's just that, the whole movie.
And Valkyrie's just like, "I'm gay." So as we saw in Ragnarok, they broke up. But anyways, in this movie, she'll take up the Mjolnir and become Mighty Thor.
Mighty Thor, although
People call her Female Thor, but I don't know. I don't.
She's female Thor.
I don't know.
I don't
it.
like Mighty Thor. Because then it makes her sound like she's better than Thor.
But it doesn't make sense. How does she get Mjolnir? Because at the end of Endgame, Captain America returned it to Asgard in that timeline.
True.
So we have no clue how she gets it. But we have some predictions from the comics. In the comics, Thor loses his worthiness of Mjolnir,
Yeah.
and Jane Foster takes up the mantle.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually causes controversy with the Asgardians, because they're like, "Oh, who's the real Thor?" But, as you said, we don't have Mjolnir in this timeline.
Thor has Stormbreaker, so even if he loses his worthiness,
He still has it.
yeah, he still has Stormbreaker. So I think we're gonna probably see some team ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another big thing that was announced is that Marvel will have their first, or maybe as Bill said, in Eternals, they're gonna have their first gay character. But Valkyrie will most likely come out as bisexual, because in the comics, she was bisexual.
Yeah.
And also in Ragnarok, there was a deleted scene where a woman walked out of her room that Taika wanted, but it was ultimately cut out. But
I feel like it would have been irrelevant.
Yeah, but that's all we know pretty much. But we know more than other ones.
Almost every single other one.
Yeah. But we have no clue against the villain.
Yeah,
any
that's true.
Storylines.
That's true.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
For actors/characters, of course, we have Chris Hemsworth as Thor.
I'm starting to get as buff as Chris Hemsworth.
No, you're not. Natalie
You're starting to
Portman.
get buff as Chris Hemsworth. He is Chris Hemsworth.
I am Chris Hemsworth. Cutting that part out. Nobody will get that joke. Natalie Portman as Jane Foster /
Mighty Thor, female Thor.
a version of Thor.
Yeah. And Tessa Thompson will return as Valkyrie. And as you
Yes.
said, Taika will probably return as Korg. And
Hopefully.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last one in Phase 4.
Discussion.
Yeah, but that's the last one in Phase 4.
Discussion.
Oh, okay. 10 from... No, 9. 9.
9.
9.
9.
9.
I am a little bit afraid of how they're going to handle Jane Foster as Thor.
I wanted it to happen, but I don't know how they're going to handle it. But also it's Taika, so we can trust him.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know how much control they have over the director.
Yeah.
You can hope, but hey, And this...
But wait, that's the end of Phase 4 that was announced.
End of Phase 4.
You know what? We gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
Is that setting? Was he recording?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, here... Phase 4 has ended.
And how many? I mean, we'll not. I don't feel like counting. Is it 9 things?
It's more than 9.
Oh. Okay. But
I can tell from my hand gestures.
One more thing that was announced. It wasn't given.
I think it's more...
What?
It might not be more than 9.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe 9. But
Probably about 9.
One more thing that was announced, but it wasn't given a date yet or a time.
All we know is that it's part of Phase 5.
We know it's Phase 5?
We know it's Phase 5, because what's after Phase 4?
Phase
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you believe all of Phase 4 takes place in 2 years?
Yeah.
That's so much
2021 is gonna be crazy.
Insane.
Cray.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
My stomach's rumbling.
Phase 5, we have Blade! It's gonna get so blown out. We have Blade. Probably sometime in 2022, considering it is the only one that is announced that is part of Phase 5, so it's probably coming out the year after Phase 4 ends. That's just logic. So, for plot,
don't know anything.
we have absolutely no clue other than the fact that it's being released in Phase 4.
And we know Phase 5. You said
Phase 5!
But we can talk about who Blade actually is if you guys don't know who he is.
So, in the comics, Blade is a half-human, half-vampire, due to his mother being bit while, well, I guess a little bit before he was born, while she was pregnant. So, due to his half-humanness, he is not vulnerable to the sun, and that is why he is called the Daywalker by other vampires. However, he is vulnerable to other weaknesses that vampires have.
Made that like a wooden stake.
Yeah. Not holy water. I don't think holy water is actually a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But
he grows up to become a vampire slayer. And so for actors, there's only one actor released, and I am happy and sad because it means Netflix is now, those Netflix shows are not canon for sure. But we have Mahershala Ali as Blade.
What are you saying about the Netflix shows? Why?
I liked Daredevil.
Wait,
So it's
but what are you
sad.
saying about Mahershala Ali?
And he is in Luke Cage.
Oh, he's in Luke Cage.
A Netflix Marvel show. I guess I should have said that. It's good that you didn't know so that I could explain it to the audience in
Wait,
case
does
you
he
didn't
play
know.
Blade in it?
He plays Blade in Blade. Mahershala Ali is now playing Blade in Blade, and
in the Netflix show.
no, he does not play
okay.
Blade in the Netflix show. He plays Cottonmouth.
We're not keeping it in.
So for actors, we have Mahershala Ali as Blade. We already explained all this. So his powers, he basically has the abilities of a vampire. He has super speed, increased agility, super strength, and a lust for blood that he quenches with a potion that I'm not 100% sure if this character is in the comics or if he was a movie original. But he has Wesley, I believe. No. Well, yeah, he played Blade. But I'm pretty sure it's Wesley. I could be 100% wrong on this, though. I haven't watched Blade in a long time. And so he basically makes all the weapons for Blade, and so he made like a serum to help quench his thirst for blood. So we'll probably be dealing with that kind of stuff in this movie. I just want some great vampire.
I do, yeah.
The only thing is, it's not going to be rated R.
Yeah, in the old Blade, there was more gory stuff.
It was rated R.
So I hope they have at least some. Like, what's the most gory thing that has been in the MCU? What, Thanos getting beheaded?
Yeah, probably.
That's pretty much it.
And,
So
I mean, Blade
once
requires the drinking of blood.
I hope they make
You
it.
need some blood.
Yeah.
So, like, if there's, like, no, like, blood and gore, then, like, what's the point? It's not a Blade movie.
Mm-hmm.
So...
That's pretty much it.
I mean, we also discussed it. Discussion, 10 out of 10. I'm excited.
10 out of 10.
10.
Same as What If.
Blade, What If,
Doctor Strange.
and I don't think I gave that one a 10. Did I? I might have given that one a 10. I don't know.
But it's 10.
Maybe a 10.
Really excited.
Real excited.
When that, fun story. When I was on my phone on Instagram, they were announcing all of them. When they announced that, I screamed. Like, I said stuff I'm not going to say, but my mom was scared.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
When did you find out?
Found out on YouTube.
Loser. So
It's just in my notifications, I was like, hey, cool.
That's pretty much it. That's Phase 4 and one movie in Phase 5.
Yeah, overall, I mean, we have a few highlights that we're most excited for. There's a few that were kind of but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, there's nothing that I'm like, I'm not going to see that. Unless the trailers look garbage.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to see.
But that's pretty much it.
So this has been Just Chillin' with Jeremy and Cullen, also known as JC for short.
That's my initials.
It
Jesus
is,
Christ.
but
yeah, so that's pretty much it.
that's it.
This has been really long. It's probably like an hour.
Oh, way longer than an hour. Have you seen our recording length? It was like an hour, like a half an hour.
An hour and a half.
We're at an hour and a half. However, we're probably going to edit this down quite a bit and cut out the parts where we're trying to be like, the recording stopped!
Yeah,
So-
the recording stopped. We probably mentioned this before, but yeah, sorry.
So, it's probably going to be like
we're going to put stock.
an hour.
Yeah. No. But
Maybe that's even pushing it to shorter. But it's probably going to end up longer than an hour.
So, if you watch all this, thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, like, you get to hear what we think about Phase 4, some predictions, some rumors.
And the beginning of Phase 5. Oh, we should also mention that there were hints, and by hints, name drops of the X-Men, which he said mutants.
Well, he said he teased it. He was saying, we didn't even get to talk about mutants.
Which is X-Men.
Fantastic Four, Black Panther 2.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
And Captain Marvel 2.
So, I'm excited for most of those things that he said.
Except the one that I said last.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a pretty solid high five. I wasn't even looking.
That was a good high five. Okay, I think that's a good
We're
way to
too far away from the camera to put our hand in front of the camera, so let's put our hand in front of the mics.
The mics.